us that star-spangled banner yet wave.
And a big game here for both teams, Clark, as they jockey for playoff position.
Well, we know playoff seeding can make a huge difference in how you advance or not in the playoffs, and being in a position to secure home court is certainly something you'd like to have. So I wouldn't be surprised to see these teams treat this just like a playoff game.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden, and it's Wade in at the three.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. When Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Got that one up quick.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And that one is good.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Mitchell, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Hart outside. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Hart's got his second basket of the night. Brunson against Harden. Allen, a screen on Brunson. Tips it, and staying with the play, Allen.
You know, for Allen, to me, guys, it's about getting into a rhythm. And once he does, he's got no problem catching and shooting.
From deep. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mobley outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Now, here's Bridges. He had 15 points last outing. Towns. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Shoots. Another miss by Harden.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
From deep three-point land. Hart, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges. Then for the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Dean Wade. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And stolen by Hart. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we know Brunson is a guy who excels at playing through contact, and sometimes, actually many times, he's the guy initiating the contact.
First personal. First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 1 shot.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Towns fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Mobley misses. The Knicks leading by 6. Robinson for 3. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Cavaliers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Back to Harden. Harden with the stuff.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Brunson adds a two-pointer. New York, no good that time either.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Harden, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley kicks to Harden. Another miss by Harden. It doesn't go for him. What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the story for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Diawara in at the 4-man position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Kevin, back over to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Down low, Allen. No good with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Allen with the screen for Strus. And then Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Strus with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Wade has the open look. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. And last touch by Strus.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Bridges. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bridges got 8.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
The 3 from Harden. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Anunoby, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Roll on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Easy money, James Harden. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Bridges shot. Good. He's got 10.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Cleveland also making some changes. Bryant comes in for Allen. And Strus is subbed in for Sam Merrill. Here's Bryant. Banked in off the glass.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Towns the pass to Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Harden kicks to Bryant. Mitchell outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Brunson with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A shot by Harden. Wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. So for New York, their last game, a win against Cleveland. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Landry Shamet. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Max Strus.
This speaks to how confident a shooter Brunson is. I mean, outstanding at pulling up off the dribble.
From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, Brunson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
For 3, Mitchell. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Catching the defender a little out of position that time. Hart gets a chance for a freebie right there.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Free throw good. Hart.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
It's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Harden outside. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Towns. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 5. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I have Kenny Atkinson alongside. Coach, I hear you tell the team, limit their easy baskets.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Looking at the Knicks, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Cavaliers.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Josh Hart with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The Knicks leading by 5. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. A three ball. Oh, Harden sinks the long three.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Brunson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brunson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. From deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. We are the dancers. Let's see it.
Now take a look at some of the numbers for Landry Shamet. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by Hart.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaPorte.
Thanks, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys, back to you.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. With the shot. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here on the 2K leaderboard of the NBA's leading defensive teams since the All-Star break. In third, the Knicks.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-3 run. Brunson with another miss. The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Harden. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Here's Harden. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Some impressive play from him over the last month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
From deep, Brunson buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got 26 points.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
From deep, Harden. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
57-31.
Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
2 points, that one goes.
It seems like they've found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Carries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 8.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And here's Brunson outside. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. Now here's Harden. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. A switch here also for Cleveland. Merrill's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Harden for 3. That one, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. Landry Shamet is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Alvarado in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Cavaliers shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Pass to Tyson. Now Strus. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. At the elbow, Harden. To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Three-pointer. And it Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Sohan finds Alvarado. Over Harden. New York, no good that time either.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Spins. Here's Strus. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Earl on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. The Knicks shooting here about 46% for the game. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Sohan.
This is what Sohan brings to this team. Energy, rebounding, and that ability to keep plays alive with his activity.
Here's Wade. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. And here's Harden for 3.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Puts up a 3. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got... his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Merrill. Drops in the tray. Merrill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's Wade. Robinson with the block.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the block nest monster.
And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden surveying the D. Wade from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
3-point goal.
Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Sohan finds Robinson. Launches it from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Tyson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Steps back. Stolen by Clarkson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And talk about putting pressure on your opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 left to be played against the Cavs.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
77.
And here's Harden for 3, and it's Shamet with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Well, wide open shot from Strus. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Robinson for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mobley. They get it again. Pass to Mitchell. no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.